Hey guys, I was just doing this little butterfly video, or butterfly painting for a little girl, who's related to one of my coworkers. And as I was doing this, I figured out a pretty neat way to do a really simple watercolor butterfly. And I figure, this will make a neat little video. I've got my phone handy, and I love to film myself when I'm painting. I don't know why, I just like it. I find it very soothing. So anyway, here's how to do a really simple butterfly, and you do not need a lot of skill to do this, so this is a beginner thing. You can see that I've already gone through and drawn a shape of a butterfly, and I've filled it in with, for me, I did a rose color. This is actually Winsor Newton Cotman's permanent rose. You can use whatever lighter color you want. For me, I had some liquid Frisket along the edge. Because I want that to be little white dots, but if you don't have liquid Frisket and you decide to leave those little white dots off, you can certainly do that, or you can add them in later using a little bit of gouache, or don't worry about it at all. That's fine. So anyway, here's how I'm going to make this kind of pretty butterfly and this little butterfly. It's super easy. First, you're just going to do the outline. With a darker color, I'm doing it in purple. This is Cotman Dioxazine purple, or violet. It is definitely one of my favorite colors. I just love purples and blues and cool colors, and sometimes I think the only reason I use warm colors at all is to make those cool colors pop. And I'm just going to do the other one as well also. Shoop. You gotta make the noises. And some silence while I paint here. I'm using really thick paint. This is watercolor, so it's never ever really thick. And I'm just gonna kind of go over the edge here, give it a nice thick edge on that wing because I have those dots. You don't have to. You can do it right up to the edge if you want. And now here's the cool part. So I've got my outline pretty well done on one side. Let's get to the cool part, and then I'll show you again on the other one. I'm just going to go straight across, right? Some lines like that. Yeah, right over the top of that permanent rose with my purple, with my violet. And then I'm going to cut right down the center. Okay, still looking a little amateur, right? And then I'm just going to go back in, and I'm just going to soften up these little edges. See how easy that is? Yeah, now I've got a little butterfly. And you see how really quickly this goes from just looking very not like a butterfly to, oh, that's a butterfly. That's pretty. And it's simplistic, and I'm pretty sure nature does a little bit more of a complicated job with these guys. But, you know what? It's pretty effective. You get a really pretty, and you could, if this were a bigger butterfly, you could certainly get a little bit more going on. You saw that I had a couple going off crisscrossy here and there, and but you know what? On this little guy, that's really going to be enough. Because he's only a little butterfly. Just floating out there in space, being a little butterfly. I don't know what butterflies think about, but I hope it's nice. I'm going to do the other side real quick for you. And it's just the same thing. Paint right over the top with your darker color. Obviously, you could use any two colors that you want. One a little bit lighter and one a little bit darker. You could certainly use ink for this. This would probably be a lot easier in acrylic or oil. I don't paint in acrylic or oil. I only paint in watercolor, mostly because I'm a little bit of a weenie. Those are that's the medium that I have, and I find it very easy for me to use. So I just don't have any interest in picking up another one, but I'm sure you could use this in acrylic or oil or whatever, what have you, or even digital. And then we're going to go shoop right across. and again. Yeah. And then we're just going to round it off a little bit. Just a little bit. So it's a little softer, more natural. It's a cool way to do a real neat little butterfly. See how easy that is? I've been watching a lot of Bob Ross lately, so I'm saying things like, see how easy that is. Alright. See? Nice. Little butterfly. Little butterfly needs a little body. Let's get him a little body. Gotta have a place for his little goods. Little antenna. Okay. And there we have it. Got a neat little butter. Oh, we have a little smudge. That's alright. It's gonna be a little butterfly back in the background. It's a cool thing about butterflies. They have a lot of friends. That's it. Enjoy your little butterflies.